There is still a frantic pace of activity in Washington. This week, President Trump named a new national security advisor, and he's still working on a new travel ban. Loyola Marymount Professor Michael Genovese is with us this morning. Thank you, as always, for being here and giving us your insight.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we want to start with the president's plan to address a joint session of Congress this week. What kind of reception do you think he'll receive from an audience of both Republicans and Democrats?
Well, it'll be a new venue for the president. Thus far, he's tried to govern via executive action, but executive orders can only get you so far. You need Congress. But there's been a flurry of executive activity, and Fareed Zakaria reminded us that do not confuse movement with progress, and he called the Trump presidency a rocking horse presidency. You go back and forth, but you're not moving ahead. And so this is his opportunity to address both the American people and both parties in Congress, and he's going to probably lay out an agenda for them. Infrastructure, tax reform, health care reform, some kind of immigration reforms, maybe something about the wall. It'll be his test whether he can play well with others. And Teddy Roosevelt famously said once, "Oh, if I could be just president in Congress for 5 minutes." This is Trump's chance to see how well he plays with Congress.
You know, Professor, after what can only be called a bumpy start, Trump has received some praise recently from the media. Do you think this could be a turning point for his presidency?
Well, you know, all presidents have a steep learning curve, more so with President Trump because he had no political or military experience coming in. So, yes, he stumbled badly at the outset and did so for a couple of weeks. The Flynn appointment, Russia, the ban. You have to remember, though, there are two Trumps. There's the billionaire, successful businessman, and there's also the businessman in bankruptcy, bankrupt 6 times. The question is, which one are we getting? Are we going to get the billionaire Trump who leads us to make America great again, or are we going to get the bankruptcy Trump who leads us down a very, very different path?
Yeah. And his new National Security Advisor, General McMasters, has been praised by members of Congress on both sides of the aisle. How do you think he will work with President Trump?
Well, you know, after such a bad start with Flynn, this is a great, great choice. Universally praised. McMasters is intelligent, experienced, strong, the kind of person you want there. But therein lies the rub. He's independent thinking. He's strong. He's likely to push back against President Trump. And you've got 3 people in the administration, all of whom are strong and experienced. Secretary of State, Secretary of Defense, and now the National Security Advisor. Will there be a time when they, in effect, gang up on the president and say no? So that could cause a lot of friction. It may even cause some fireworks.
We've said the Trump administration is in the process of drafting a new travel ban. Of course, a lot of criticism from the initial one. Intelligence reports saying, you know, that basically there was no foundation for this, that these Muslim-majority countries are not the bulk of terrorists. So could this new ban stand the legislative and judicial test?
Well, you know, the initial ban, and it was a surprise that it was rejected because the president has a tremendous amount of authority over immigration. But the ban was so poorly written that it was thrown out almost instinctively because it went so far. Rarely in politics do you get second chances. He has a second chance. There's very clearly a path towards constitutionality, and he has to find that path by